Hey, 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 everybody. Hello, and welcome to Monday the 2nd. That's right. This is sort of Monday. This is not Monday. My Monday, I was completely and utterly melted and sick from the heat, and I couldn't do anything. So, yesterday's Elder Scrolls stream is now tonight. I'm still sick from the heat. Somebody please wish some glacier activity to come in and smash through my town or something, because this is getting rough. We are doing Elder Scrolls Online tonight. This is massively overpowered television, and I am your not quite normal host, MJ. And I am looking forward to playing in a not quite normal new chapter. I just realized I have to redo my password again. I did learn a very interesting thing, though, that I'm quite happy about. So, I had the expansion on Steam. I don't have the game on Steam. I didn't want the game on Steam. But I have discovered that, well, I was looking it up, and someone said, well, even once you have it on Steam, you can still buy everything either on the regular store or on the Steam store. You could do both. And I'm like, well, if you can do both, So I took Elder Scrolls off my laptop and put it on Steam and used my code. And came back to the regular game. And I still have my expansion, so I'm quite happy. Unless something else goes wrong. I know I can at least get the first quest. Alrighty, let us start going. Okay, so the cats haven't been fed yet, and they're being all lovey, except I had one throw up behind me right before the stream. The other one is headbutting my leg right now. Ooh, the Main Lord Nightmare. Ooh, look at the pretty kitty. That was, oh my goodness. Yeah, suddenly Hanen has gotten very loving again, but maybe it's just because she wants to eat. I'm not the one feeding you tonight, sweetheart. Oh, I didn't mean to be, but I am already here, where I'm supposed to be. So I have jumped to Leowin. How bad is my bag? Oh, jeez. Okay, I got 2 spaces. Hey! Hey! You don't need to be nipping at my leg. Goodness, I am not your food. Uh-oh, I think Kat is deciding that it's been too long since she ate, and, Alright. You can hear me and everything good, Every?
Yes.
People in Streamland, you guys can all hear me. Oh my goodness, please stop doing that, kitty. I don't want to say cat, because we have a cat watching, and... Hey, Hikari, thank you so much for the sub.
I can hear you on the stream.
Oh, good. So I keep saying, don't do that, Cat. Then I'll feel like Cat's going to be like, what? See, she's headbutting me, and when I don't pay enough attention to the headbutt, she nips at me. I've lost what I was doing. Do you remember what I was doing? I don't know what I was doing. Oh, yeah, I was going to invite you to a group. That's what I was going to do. Oh, I'm so good. So once you have Blackwood, you can get here and you can come and... First thing is...
The Ivory Brigade has need of you.
Yes, the Ivory Brigade has need of me.
You look like you've got your wits about you. Care to make a bit of extra gold working for Leowin's Ivory Brigade? I've been asked by my captain to find someone who can handle themselves. We need help with a delicate situation.
Delicate situation. Oops, that's not what I meant to do.
Deadly secrets. Assassins. Murder. Now apparently a counselor has gone missing. Between the war, bandits, and cultists, the Ivory Brigade is like the Nord that tries to plug a leaking cask of mead, only to realize he doesn't have enough fingers.
Come on, a Nord wouldn't use a finger, right? They'd just put their mouth underneath it and be like, ah.
Talk to my commander, Captain Rian Lior. You can find him just outside the city gates, trying to appease some of the nobles. Tell him I sent you, and he'll put you right to work, I'm sure.
somewhere in this zone is finding the companion man. Of course, when I was checking stuff out, they gave you the option to just like port to him. I did port to him, but I didn't actually start the quest. I do remember, though, my very first portal was right over there. It's waiting to swallow me up. New zone, new zone. Oh, level 50 rewards. Do I have to make any choices? Oh, apparently not. Good. As long as I don't have to make any choices, I'm fine. Oh, hey, here's somebody. Battle Master, Riven. Oh, wait. He probably just wants...
You stand amidst the Circle of Champions, a guild formed to test the greatest fighters of the realm in games of skill. Do you have what it takes?
Battleground games? That's not something I want to do right now, is it, Avery? That's just
No.
PvP stuff, right?
I believe so.
Alright. Everybody got some good books to look at. Oh, hey, that's an interesting looking game. Ooh, if Larry were here, he'd steal from that trunk.
If Larry was here, he'd steal from you.
Never mind. Let's talk about my amazingly wondrous goods instead.
Oh yeah, it's gonna put that stuff in the guild. Anybody need Ebon Shadow?
Just finished stitching up another banner a bit ago, so everything's in stock. Take your pick.
Oh, alright, stores. So I did get an air conditioner today from my neighbor, but I can't get any of the windows open to actually set it up in here. Finally got one pane open, and but the 140-year-old storm windows that are attached to the outside, the ladder's not tall enough to come up and...
You have my word. If the counselor is in Leowin or the surrounding countryside, the Ivory Brigade will find her. You there! A moment of your time, please.
A
Up now,
moment!
citizen. Can't you see I have my hands full at the moment? I'm sure a guard or one of my brigadines can assist you. Interesting. She arrived a short time ago with a tale straight out of a mystery novel. She said that Emperor Leovic's former steward had been murdered by the Dark Brotherhood, killed over some secret pertaining to the Longhouse Emperors. Ah, then you must be the associate she was waiting for. She'll be glad to hear that you've arrived. Evely presented her evidence to Councilor Leviticus, that the members of the Elder Council were in danger. He decided the threat was credible. Councilor Leviticus has kept her close, while the two of them try to make sense of this so-called secret. I have yet to be made privy to the details. With Jirek's disappearance, I'll send Everly to check places the Councilor frequents in the city.
I still got the
Up
other one.
now, citizen. Can't you see I have my hand? Why didn't you say so? Leowin's problems are legion, and now the Wood Elf Archer's
What a hairstyle.
predictions
He's
seem
got
to
a
be coming
fancy
true.
hairstyle.
Damn these old Imperial secrets. Councilor Jirek has disappeared, and the Ivory Brigade is already spread too thin for my liking.
Tell me more about the Wood Archer elf. Oh.
The Wood Elf, Everly Sharparrow.
Oh, I
She
already
brought
know
news
her.
that the Dark Brotherhood was targeting members of the Elder Council. All because of some secret of the Longhouse Emperors. We took her warning seriously, but Jirek refused Brigadine protection. With that guild of assassins, I'm not sure what to think. But Jirik is missing, and I don't have enough brigadines at the ready to conduct the proper search. You look capable. So, care to earn some gold and help us determine the Councilor's fate? Here,
Sure
let me update
thing.
your map.
Oh man, this is
These
the
are
beginning, so we got
places Jirik
lots
visits
of
during her daily
stuff to talk
routine.
about, huh?
If something befell her, it happened somewhere along this path. Meanwhile, I have Everly Sharparrow checking locations in the city. She was very eager to help. On paper, Countess Caro rules Leowin, but in practice, the Chamber of Legates governs the city. Legates Tebezako and Amhalu, and Councilor Leviticus. They handle day-to-day tasks. Me? I'm commander of the Ivory Brigade, Leowin's militia. Indeed. Since the fall of the Empire, the Ivory Brigade had to redouble its efforts to replace the Imperial legions. We maintain active defenses in the north to keep the ongoing war at bay. But we have our hands full with refugees, bandits, and such.
A war, huh?
The Three Banners War. Let the alliances fight over the Ruby Throne as long as they leave us in peace.
Oh, that's
I
the
just
war.
wish I had more soldiers to spare for this new threat that Everly Sharparrow brought to our attention. Councilor Jirik was a member of the Imperial Elder Council, back when we still had an empire. Now her title is mostly ceremonial, but she continues to assist the legates by serving as an intermediary with the local nobility. Since the collapse of the Empire and the dissolution of the Elder Council, Leowin has become an independent city-state.
Oh, he's kind of being redundant
Countess
now.
Caro sits on the throne.
Hey,
But the
Castigiru.
Chamber of Legates governs the city. I suppose the Countess is technically the highest authority in Leowin, but she leaves the administration of the city to the Chamber of Legates. Leviticus, another former council elder, leads this august body, along with Tebezako and Amhalu. Councilor Jirik is a creature of habit. Her daily routine is to stroll along the river
Strolling
and stop
along
to
the
read near
river.
a cave across the way. While Everly Sharparrow examines spots the councilor frequents in the city, you should check these locations.
All right. He is a chatty, chatty captain of the guard, isn't he? Ooh, hiccups. Oh, look at that. Someone's trying to show you up with their dress here. Of course, it's just an
Pirate,
NPC.
common sellsword. I thought Captain Rian and his Ivory Brigade were better than that.
No, not gonna happen.
Boy, she's a snotty one.
I watched the counselor head off this morning, the same as every other day. She keeps to a regular schedule. That's why I came to Captain Rian straight away when she failed to show up for her meeting with these nobles.
I'm not sure how I feel about the Ivory Brigade employing mercenaries, but if you can help find Councillor Jirik, please, do everything you can. The Councillor, she's a good person.
Aw, should be able to talk to the puppy man.
You'll see more than horses come through here.
Oh, it's a dog.
And I take care of them all. Of course, the steed's only as strong as its rider.
Didn't I call it a
How are
pup?
you in the saddle?
You a stable, huh? Alright, we must go run along the river's edge. Just around the river bend. Yeah. It took how many seconds before a Disney song invaded my head? Yeah. Oh no, I'm not going for the companions right now. I'm gonna do this first little bitty bit first. First? How many times can I say first? Such a pretty little torch bug. Alright, then I'll wait over here for Every. I played around with one during my preview. I was able to play for a few weeks. Oh, yep, there is one right there. Let's go to it, Every. Let's go to it. I mean, we don't have companions yet, but who needs them, right? Oh wow, this one looks a lot nicer than the first one I went through during that preview. Like, you had this little spot, then you went down there, and you had like 6 nasty mobs down there that I couldn't get it. Every, are you gonna join me?
There were things outside of it that were attacking me. Felt them.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, let me explain this for a little bit for you, Castiguro. So this isn't just... This is like one giant big public dungeon, but you come in different parts of the dungeon, and all the wheels then move in towards the center. So... It's really... You don't necessarily come in the same place as anyone else. But I only did in here with a companion, and I had these spider babes that were absolutely...
Following this really powerful person.
You're following the powerful person? Okay. Sure, I'll go throw some heals at their feet. Yeah, be careful of all the shooty flames. Wait, are we not going to go for the guy over on the side here? Really?
I mean, we won't follow the person who will help us kill everything.
Oh, did they go over there? Or did you just go over there?
I did.
Let's get the big guy. Come on, let's do it, do it. Oh, the big guy has friends. Why can I not do anything? There we go. So much better than when I did this by myself with a champion and a... Oh my goodness! Is that a mob or is that just background? Because I need a screenshot. Hey, turn back this way. I want to see your face. I want to see your beautiful face, babe. No! No! Come back. I need a screenshot. Boo. Was not fast enough. Is she just gonna circle this little lake?
Quite possibly.
Oh, maybe I'll wait for a moment. I mean, it is important for work after all. Or maybe she goes through the whole dungeon and I'll never see her again.
No, she's just on the other side of the rocks here.
Too bad I can't fly over there.
She's coming around now.
She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes.
And she's around.
There she is. Pretty sure she won't kill me if she gets too close, or if I get too close, right? That's it. Glare this way, babe. Work it. Work it. There you go. Looking lovely. All right. Lovely. Lovely. Thank you. Okay. Maybe you're getting too close. Okay, maybe I'll back off now. Pretty sure you're an NPC, but you never know. Ew. You have gold. Give me your gold.
She turned around too.
What? Did you like try to hit her or something?
No. She just entered that little cove and then turned back around.
Alright. Woo! Look at my feet. Burning, burning. So basically, you don't know. You're probably getting in more at a beginner level here than anywhere else. But you can actually go in beginning-ish, middle-ish. Oh, they do respawn pretty quickly. Maybe a little less quickly. I mean, last time I'd fight through the ones there, and I'd try to get to the second pair here, and the first ones are already back, and... Whoa!
That's the respawn.
I like how that person went and ran behind us. Never made it this far before. Oh, hi, babe. I see. She's,
But you won't last much longer.
Ooh, look. Paper. My love. I found what I was looking for. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Need to take an etched stone. And here's the etched stone. Alrighty. Such a pretty zone.
See that mountain of flame before you? It's about to consume you.
Sorry, these guys are really cool. I'm just gonna get a quick screenshot here. Nobody needs any healing, right? Ooh. Hello, that was a little too close to me for comfort. Ooh. Oh, okay. Definitely no going back now. But who would want to go back? There are all these beautiful candles waiting for us. It's a candlelit dungeon run. Valley of the Catalyst, huh? I think some people are blowing through here quite fast. Boy, stop and take one screenshot. Or 5.
Don't give up now. I want to crush you personally.
You can't stop the flood with a sword.
Come on, then. We fight! Such small, weak cattle.
I died it.
Oh no.
I took 113,242 points of damage.
Try to run. Just try. Can you smell that? Come on, then. We fight!
Haverkrell, the Duke of Storms. Oh, dungeon ruler, huh? So the glowy loot is over here, huh? Huh. Every, can you pull your merchant out when you're done?
Yep.
Oh, she's over there.
Come.
They changed the name under the tab where she was. That's why it took me so long. It wasn't certain where she was.
I want to get this last thing and. Yeah, I know, but I kept watching you.
How may I serve?
And I never saw her come up. I'm gonna go ahead and sell these style materials. Well, except maybe that one, because I'm not used to seeing that. I gotta go back and decide on some more gear stuff.
Care to bargain?
Oh, I can hear the kitties getting called for dinner, so. No more kitty giving me lovies. Wait, how'd I only end up with that again? Do you need a, let's see. Wanted to see if you need any of these, probably doesn't let you allowed to trade if you're looking at that. Do you need either of these?
I can use the second one. The
Cool.
shields.
Alright, it's yours. Now, do we... Sorry, basically, yeah. We're done with this little bit of... A bunch of people just standing around over there. Are they waiting for him to come back? I mean, I assume he has to, right?
You would expect that he's going to come back, so they're probably just waiting.
Alright, that one up there says leave. What does this one over here say? Oh, it says leave as well. Darn, I was hoping something would be like, go further in or something. Alright, I guess we can go continue. I don't want to sit here and farm a boss. Alright, now... I hope this letter finds you in good health and better spirits. Oh gosh, I would love to go swimming in this water right now. Oh, wait till you guys see the chapel inside the town. It is so gorgeous. remember the cave being a lot closer to the water last time, but maybe I was wrong.
Pardon me. You're not the counselor. Apologies. I heard you stumbling about and thought it might be Counselor Jurek. Oh, no one important, I assure you. I'm simply one of the counselor's aides. I help her with paperwork mostly. Run errands, that sort of thing. She initially refused the captain's offer, but she received a letter that made her uneasy. Last I saw, she was headed back to the city by way of the Eastern Gate. But she never returned to her manor, so I came to look for her. Please.
Find her. Find her.
The counselor thought...
Oh, wait.
The counselor thought she was being followed. Please, check the area around the Eastern Gate and see if you can find her. If anything happens to the counselor, I'd feel just terrible.
Yeah, you can't go deeper. Even though everybody tries. Suppose we could always use our mounts.
Never lose a bet to a performer. I have to juggle at every light between Leowyn and Gideon. Now, how may I help you?
I have to juggle.
Biko, over here.
There's someone screeching for help.
Thanks for your aid. I open my claws in humility, Wanderer. Please, stay to hear my story. Have you heard of the Soulzon tribe? Vicious and unrelenting, they wander to the swamps, attacking any they find.
I didn't have anybody screaming or anything.
On my home in Rockgrove. A horde of those impure Limpins raided the old city and seized the Zanmir. They captured so many of my kin.
Have you advanced the quest then?
To darkness.
No, it didn't advance the quest.
From us. But our Stone Talker claims
I just heard someone calling for help whenever I walked up to that person.
Oh.
With a stiff tail and bared abdomen, I beg for your aid. Please, gather a force of your strongest allies. Travel to Rockgrove and drive out the Soulzon. Defend what is left of my
Oh
tribe,
wait, Rockgrove is the
surely
12-man raid thing. I don't want to take that quest right now.
Someone, anyone, help me!
Okay, I just heard it. I just heard some help. Found her.
I refused to believe, but Farrell, Leviticus, They were right. I was attacked. An assassin. You must warn the others. The counselors. Leofic's secret. It will be the death of us all.
Counselor Jirik! Damn, we're too late! Damn it. Looks like we were both too late. It's just like I expected when we found that list with all the counselors' names on it. I hate being right when somebody dies. Glad to see you made it here, by the way. Did you happen to see who killed her? The mark of the Dark Brotherhood, just like Farrell Lupus. Remember I said I was going to find Leviticus? Well, I did. And turns out, he's the head of the city's Chamber of Legates. I just wish another person hadn't died because of this damn secret. The secret of the Longhouse Emperors. It has something to do with the 4 ambitions of Mehrunes Dagon. I think they're Daedric weapons, but that's all we know so far. Remember, I was working for Farrell Lupus. He sent me to find that strange tome.
I remember, but just in case other people watching the stream didn't know.
Right, and we found that list with all the counselors' names on it. Farrell's too. The one that suggested they all knew something about the ambitions. Since Farrell was murdered, I figured the others were in danger too. Looks like I was right. Let me have your map. This is where Counselors Valeria and Sophis were last time I checked. Go warn them. Convince them the threat is real. Then meet me at Counselor Jirik's manor in the city. Maybe we can find something more about this secret. I'll get the city guards to come and gather the Counselor's body. She shouldn't just be left out here. Then I'll head to Counselor Jirik's manor. When you're done checking on Counselor Valeria and Counselor Sophis, meet me there. So Farrell Lupus hired me to retrieve a book from a retreat once used by the Longhouse Emperors. He never told me what it was, and he died before I could ask. The book is weird. It has weird pages and weird markings, and I can't read a word of it. Not much. Farrell's partner said he planned to use it to make things right, but she didn't know how. And it's Daedric, I think. I will say, carrying it, it's kind of a burden. And I've been having strange dreams. But I don't want to talk about that. Like I said, it all started when I found that strange tome for Farrell Lupus.
Like
Emperor
last
Leovin's
time
journal.
on Elder
It was in
Scrolls
code,
Online.
but I got it translated. Sent me to a few hidden Imperial caches where I learned that the Longhouse Emperors had a secret. Right, but it turned out I wasn't the only one trying to learn more about the ambitions. A group of cracked acorns called the Order of the Waking Flame. Fanatic Mehrunes Dagon cultists. Had to put arrows in more than one of those bastards. I guess someone hired them to eliminate everyone who knows about the secret. The question is, who? And I was told by a more or less friendly Dremora named Lyrinth that the fate of our world was at stake. So of course I want to figure this all out.
Yes, good old Lyrinth. Alright. We got all her chatting out of the way. Time to head into the city. You belong to the city. Cobblestone under your feet. Housing brochure. Are you an adventurer of good reputation? Have low to moderate homicidal tendencies? Looking for a cozy home to call your own but too low on funds to afford one? How would you like a free in-room? That's right, completely free, no catch. Just seek out Philandie de Marie, your local inn, for more information about this exciting ownership opportunity. What is it, a haunted in-room or something? You want to read about the in-room? Free in-room?
It's the same beginning housing thing that you normally would have. So I'm guessing if you start your character in Blackwood, that's how you get your free house. Or closet.
Yeah, I don't think there's any possible way to really call that a house. Oh man, you can pick the lock and get in the guardhouse. I jumped and swam through these. By the way, you can't go open those gates over there. Or those gates over there. I tried. I wish. I was gonna say, surely there's a door here somewhere. Oh wait, no, this is just the in-room person.
You have a look about you. Some sort of quality that's rare to find. And trust me, I'm never wrong about these sort of things. Can I interest you in a room at the local inn? Actually, wait, that came out wrong. Look, empty rooms are just bad for business. The upkeep alone costs me more than the place is worth. But I think we can come to a sort of arrangement. And not the sort of arrangement that involves a few drinks. Let me be clear about that. I need someone to improve the reputation of my properties. A hero type who people look up to. And I have a feeling about you. You've done something great and are probably on the way to do something greater. Seems like we can help each other here. Yeah, all right. Details. I can see how this might be a bit sketchy, but don't worry. The in-room is well.
If I already have an in-room somewhere else, what happens to that in-room?
Types wanting a home in every town.
If I
have no
This
idea.
would be a nice addition to your holdings.
Oh, you can have a home in every town? Okay.
No catch. I just need someone to freshen up my image. And my gut tells me you're the one to do that. As long as you're not planning on turning it into a skooma den or an outlaw's refuge, the room is all yours. Oh, sure. You can set up some crafting stations, house your pets, display any treasures or trophies you've come upon in your adventures. Hey, you can even set up a target dummy to practice combat. Just don't demolish the place and we're good. Excellent. You won't regret this decision, I swear.
Oh.
Here's the deed and key to the room. Took me a while, but I finally was able to take them back from the last tenant. Required more time in the sewers than I had hoped for, but hey, that's business. Hope the room is to your liking. With your reputation, I'm sure you shouldn't have any trouble with the neighbors. If you do, remember death threats are not the way to go. Had a spot of trouble when my last tenant started sending those out. Nope, just make yourself at home. Spruce things up a bit. Honestly, I can't wait to see how you arrange the place. Hopefully you'll end up with a few less Daedric shrines than another former tenant of mine. Like 0. 0's a good number.
Lie, of course I don't worship Daedra, of course I don't worship Daedra.
Oh, what a relief. I can't tell you how hard it is to wash bloodstains off of cobble floors. But that's not even the worst of it. I've had tenants cram their rooms with the wildest things. Mounts, foliage, assistants. I mean, it's an in-room. I own this and several other properties throughout Tamriel. It pays to diversify. Of course, that means I've got to look out for a variety of troubles, too. But hey, no one ever said the real estate business was easy.
Huh. Okay, so I'm curious. It's still just a little closet like all the other closets?
Yep.
Not even a special closet? Oh, it just looks different. Oh, cool. Well, it adds you a place that you can fast travel to. So you can really get one of these in every single city?
That has one, apparently.
Wow, that's really cool.
It's sort of like having a TARDIS that takes you everywhere in the cities.
Yeah.
We simply must
This
do
inn is
something
my
about
favorite spot in Leyawen. Not only can I enjoy a tasty beverage or two, but I can listen to others and seek to understand their viewpoints. If only more Nebonese chose to listen instead of demand.
Alright, suppose it's time to go. Wines of Leyawen, huh?
Get all kinds in Leyawen. Less Khajiit than I'd like, though. I tell you, those elsewhere cats spend like the gold's burning holes in their purse.
Of course they are. If they keep it, then it'll just disappear. Someone will steal it. Oh, I just lost my mouse. There we go. Sorry, distracted by checking things out. Oh, here's the chapel, guys. Look at it. First, isn't it cool on the outside? Yeah, look at this place. It's pretty cool. Guy whose mustache looks like a twisted rope.
May Arcade drive back the darkness, forevermore.
I find it interesting that the priests dedicated to Zenithar can drink the others under the table. That's true dedication. They've earned my respect.
Imagine that, just earning respect by
If you seek
being able to drink more than
blessings on
others.
matters of wealth, trade, labor, or communication, feel free to pray to Zenithar while you are here. He might not provide you with the mace of the Crusader as he did Pelinal Whitestrake, but he may answer in other ways.
She's trying to get me to smoke a bowl with her.
Before you ask, yes, I really am a dark elf. I've had my fill of the tribunal. The prophet Veloth spoke of sacred toil, fortitude, triumph in the face of hardship. I ask you, who embodies these virtues better than Zenithar? No one.
A jewelry box at the front door. Just lays a jewelry box at the front door. My goodness, it's so hot. Actually, wait a minute. Don't I have to go speak to two people here? Aren't they actually in town, or... Are they not in town?
Shows them being outside of town.
Yeah. Oh. Alright, well. I thought for sure we had to go into town. Wait. What are the two people with green or blue? Oh, daily job broker. Oh,
Would you care
dailies.
to help a friend receive a blessing?
All right. Meow, 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 meow. Is the shrine one of the spots we're going to?
Other direction.
Hey, Mike Mitchell.
Oh, hello. Can you come up? You look like a hardy soul, unconcerned with the prospect of death by trick, trap, or misadventure. How do you feel about helping a defenseless scholar from Gideon unearth a little history from Undertow Cavern? Oh, and can you swim? Have you heard of Phalavon the Magnificent? He was a famous Nibonese Minotaur hunter, but his final resting place was lost to time. After years of searching, I think I finally found the site of Phalavon's mausoleum. I hope to recover proof that this is Phalavon's tomb. His armor, helm, and sword would do nicely, but I didn't get far before I found the cavern overrun with goblins and minotaurs, and parts of it are flooded. I'll pay you well to help me. No one in Leowyn realizes that Undertow Cavern is the final resting place of a great hero. Let me secure my belongings and I'll meet you inside. Time to grab the bull by the horns and wade right in. I found accounts of Phalavon's burial in a shining mausoleum on a hill outside Leowyn. He was laid to rest with his arms and armor, relics of his many victories. This is the place, but goblins infest the caverns, and minotaurs too. You would be, I suppose. Well, Phalavon the Magnificent had a golden helm. He wore armor of impervious mail, and he wielded a sword of exceptional sharpness. The stories say that Phalavon had the most beautiful mail, impervious to sword, arrow, and spear. We don't know much about armor of his era, but he was known as the Magnificent. I can only surmise his armor was quite splendid. Phalavon's sword was so sharp, it was said to be able to cut the air itself. No, that isn't right. I suppose any sword will cut air. Ah, that's it. This one could cut through armor like air. That's what I was told. As I understand it, the helm was a gift from the Lord of Leowyn in gratitude for Phalavon's many heroic deeds in Blackwood. The stories say it was fashioned in the shape of a roaring dragon's face. Well, it has been many hundreds of years. I suppose Phalavon's arms and armor might not be much to look at now, but in any condition they would be of immense historical value. I simply know it. I suppose goblins aren't much of a surprise. They infest many caves in this region, although I had hoped I wouldn't run into any. The minotaurs I didn't expect. None have been seen so close to Leowyn in centuries. That's the very question I was wondering about. Wherever they came from, these minotaurs seem very hostile. Enraged, even.
Enraged
I've heard
minotaurs,
all kinds of fighting
alright.
inside. I think they're angry at the goblins. Do minotaurs and goblins get along? That's because it was swallowed by the earth. One night, 700 years ago, people living nearby heard a terrible sound. When they came to look in the morning, they found that the whole mausoleum had fallen into the caves underneath the hill. Because the caves beneath this hill were the site of Phalavon's last and greatest battle. The mausoleum was a monument to his victory, as well as his tomb. Until Undertow Cavern swallowed it up anyway.
Alright, there we go. Got a whole bunch of story out of her. So I guess...
Did you read the book on the table?
I did not. The Legend of Vaond. A young adventurer who battled monsters. And said, I choose you! Oh. I just kind of skimmed it. I didn't really read it. Alright, this looks like the last thing to do for today. Let's go run
Just the sort of
through.
place goblins love. Darksome, dank, and foul.
AFK 1 second, folks. Looks like some Freon from the air conditioner or something blue, anyway. Just leaked all over our unfinished floor. Alright. Ooh, bookshelves. What? Bookshelves that won't let me read. Rude. There's a relic this way.
Did you get the one from here? Because there should be one where we're at.
I did not.
It's not bubbled on your map.
Well, I saw it, like, show me that it's here, but... Where here? Other than the fact it says it's in this area. Assuming somebody took it and it has to respawn. I mean, do you see anything highlighting?
Nope.
I mean, if I leave the room, then yeah, it says to gather a relic in there.
It's over here.
Well, that wasn't even showing before.
His armor shone by the light of moons or sun. It's just too bad Minotaurs are enraged by shiny objects.
Down go to Minotaur. And the goblin. Feels so hot. I feel like I'm like not chatty enough because I'm just overheated. Wait, there's a close one this way.
We can get, there's one where I'm at, and then we can go down to that one.
Okay.
Over here on the table. Altar, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, there we go. Finally could jump on it.
I can just picture this sword cleaving savage minotaurs. A pity it's dull beyond use now.
Pity. Tis a pity.
Imagine how many times this helm saved the heroic Phalavon's head! Except that last time, obviously.
I mean, did she just have a major crush on the history of this guy? So which way?
We need to talk to her.
The armor, helm, and sword are all badly damaged. Skeptics might say these could have belonged to anybody. We need to find Phalavon's Horn of Magnificence to settle the question for good. But where is the horn? Why isn't it here? Phalavon's Horn of Magnificence was his greatest treasure. My grandmother told me he made it from the horn of a Minotaur lord. It had a brass cap inscribed with an intricate design. When Phalavon blew it, echoes rang from the hills for 7 days.
She's being kind of weird. Hey! I didn't get to finish my chat with her.
Me either. I guess because you got attacked?
Yeah. Alright, so we'll do the fast version.
The armor helm. Phalavon's Horn of Magnificence was his greatest. I am. Mostly. But yes, I have a personal stake in this. Phalavon is a distant ancestor. I grew up on stories of his battles, his magic horn. Oh, could this be about the horn? Grandmother told me the horn's note drove minotaurs mad with fear and rage. But sometimes the horn called minotaurs to battle even when no one sounded it. Maybe the Minotaurs are here because of the Horn of Magnificence.
Is your grandma
I
making
wondered
this
about
up?
that too. House Vero mostly died out long ago, but they were certainly real enough. We can trace a relationship to Phaelivon's line on my mother's side. There is truth to my grandmother's tales. I'm certain of it. No one outside my family remembers Phaelivon. Almost all of the histories that recorded his deeds have been lost. Even his mausoleum vanished. But now I'm close to the proof that Phaelivon really existed and was a great hero.
Yeah. He's my hero. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Did you get finished talking to her? I don't want to...
Just about done.
Of course Every's not gonna walk by when there are things to slice.
They were gonna detect me. Or you, or both of us.
Oh, we killed the poor little centipede. Ooh,
Did you
music
hear that?
changed.
Phaelivon's horn!
So there's a cattle call in here, huh? I mean, if it calls minotaurs, I guess so.
I'm sure I heard the horn in this chamber. But who sounded it?
Ah.
Phaelivon's horn! Just as the stories described it. Did this goblin sound the note we heard?
Oh, darn it, I gotta get rid of something real quick. Deadlands is...
Anything I can do for you?
Bog raiders girdle. I was reading Bug Raiders girdle.
Yes?
And I forgot what else I picked up to just... Recipe rabbit pasty. Why do I even have that? I don't think anybody needs that. Oh, I picked up some kind of weapon, I think it was. There it is. I'll just exit and I guess talk to her again.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, I
All
thought the
of
counselor
Phalavon's known
person was going to be
trophies.
down here, but I guess
Horn,
not.
Helm, sword, and armor retrieved from this foul cavern. And just in time, it seems. Looks like this place is filling up with water. Now we just need to get out of here. It looks like we can get out through here, if you don't mind getting a little wet.
Oh, so we're gonna swim out. Alright. No, I didn't see anything about the... We'll talk to her. Where'd she go?
She's probably back at the entrance.
Oh no, this way, over here.
Finally, proof of Phalavon's legend. I'll be the talk of Gideon once I bring these trophies home. And yet, I wonder, did the goblins here cause their own troubles by meddling with Phalavon's horn? Or is it dangerous to just keep around? I want to take them back to Gideon and prove, once and for all, that my family's story is true. Fame, fortune, festivities await. But if these relics, especially the Horn of Magnificence, are dangerous, perhaps I shouldn't bring them home.
Sure. You should be fine.
You're right. Phalavon's magnificence deserves to be remembered far and wide. I'll take these historical relics to Gideon and prove the truth of my family's old legends. Thank you for your encouragement. We may be bruised, battered, and wet, but these relics tell a magnificent story. Without your help, I'd never have learned about the fate of Phalavon and the Horn. Thank you. Oh, I shouldn't forget your pay. Visit me in Gideon sometime.
I'm wondering if I go to Gideon, it's going to be overrun by Minotaurs.
Now that
Yeah,
I
I hope we
finally
get a
found
quest to
evidence supporting the
rescue
legend of
Gideon from
Phalavon,
Minotaurs and
I'm not
Goblins.
really sure what I'm supposed to do next. Don't worry about me. I shall set out at once, and I shall neither fear, fret, nor flinch from any dangers on my road. After all, I share the bloodline of a great hero. A few generations removed, anyway.
Huh. Minotaur's meat cleaver. Part of the Bog Raider set. Well, there we go. We didn't actually find... We found one councilwoman, and she was already dying. She's gone. So, the first one we ran into after he was already killed. The second one, we got her at least moments before she died. I wonder what the next two are going to be like. And, of course, there's going and getting a companion, which Every and I are going to have to go do. But that is not for tonight. That is for another night. Tonight, what we really need is for MJ to go and stop melting. Thanks so much, everybody, for coming and being a part of our Elder Scrolls Online Beginning Blackwood stream. If you want to learn more about Blackwood or ESO or any of a number of a billion other games, and I'm pretty sure it's got to be close to a billion now, especially if you count mobile, right? Check it all out at massivelyop.com. You can also go let us know what you think of today's stream. And I want to hear your first impressions of Blackwood, either from what you've seen here because you've been watching, or from your own playthroughs. And leave that in our stream post. I will give you guys the link so you have quick access to it. And that will also give you quick access to the Stream Team calendar so you can know what we're streaming and when we're streaming. That is it for tonight, everybody. Thank you so much. If you are so inclined, please ask the universe to send some serious snow or something our way, so I can do more streams and more fun stuff instead of just lying here in a puddle of melted person. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Thank you, Every, for coming and helping us out, being our tank, and for all of you supporting us here on Massively OP, thank you so very much. We'll see y'all next time, so have a great night.